Hello, children. So, we're back to our chemical kinetics where we are going to discuss acid base catalysis. So, ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നത് നമുക്ക് കുറേ റിയാക്ഷൻസ് ഉണ്ട് ഓക്കെ സോ വി ഹവ് സോ മെനി റിയാക്ഷൻസ് വിച്ച് ആർ catalyzed by many type of moieties. So like you have acids catalyzed by acids, you have catalyzed by bases നമ്മൾ കുറേ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ട് അല്ലേ of these kinds. So ഇത്തരത്തിൽ so those reactions that are catalyzed by acids and bases or bases whatever, they are what we know as acid base catalysis. Okay, so when we look back, it was mainly by Oswald and Arrhenius. Ivare establish it, especially avarade, when they studied the inversion of sucrose. Okay, when they studied the inversion of sucrose, so they saw that it was catalyzed. Basically here they studied it with catalyzed by the acid and methyl acetate. Okay, ഒരു ester hydrolysis when they looked into that, they found that the rate equation is independent of all the other anions. Okay, and it was only seen to depend on the H plus ions. So അതായത് ഇവരാണ് catalyzing species എന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി. Now depending on this, we have different types of acid base catalysis. Now what are the different types? In general, നമ്മളത് ജനറലായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ പറയുമ്പോൾ we have it as specific. Sorry, my pen seems to have a issue today. Okay, so we have specific and we have general acid base. Okay, general and specifically then we have further divided it into three types. Okay, so specific acid base, specific acid ion catalysis, then we have specific base ion catalysis, and we have specific acid base catalysis. Similarly, idepole general is also divided into general acid catalysis, general base catalysis, and general acid base catalysis. Okay, so either introduction I'll just tell you what each is. Okay, so let me go to specific. Specific, when you go to specific acid, okay, when I talk about specific acid base catalysis, here we talk about those reactions which are catalyzed only by H plus ions. Okay, അതായത് ഇവിടെ H plus അല്ലെങ്കിൽ H3O plus, that is my hydronium ion, and അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഈ തരത്തിലുള്ള reactionsന് നമ്മൾ we say they are specific acid catalysis or hydronium ion catalysis എന്ന് പറയും. ഇവിടെ example is my inversion of cane sugar, and our reaction നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം where we have C12H22O11. it's catalyzed by an acid and there is hydrolysis. Okay, and you will get two molecules of C6H12O6. Okay, just wrote it generally. Actually, you have two different molecules. Okay, anyway, whatever. And here we see that the rate is directly proportional to the concentration of H plus ions. Next, let me go to the specific base, or we call that hydroxide ion catalysis. Ivideയും effective catalyst എന്ന് പറയുന്ന OH negative ആണ്. In this case, the rate will be proportional to the OH negative, hydroxide ion. Okay. And ഇവിടെ വരുന്ന ഒരു typical reaction is my conversion of acetone to diacetone. Okay, I can show you the reaction. So CH3, COO, C double bond O, CH3, that's my acetone, catalyzed by OH negative, and you get a diacetone. This is how it is. It's finally you have this here. Okay, another is a decomposition of nitrosotriacetoamine also. That is also is an example there. Now let's go to specific H plus OH negative OH minus ion catalysis, which we know as specific acid base catalysis. Random. Here reactions are catalyzed by both the OH and the H plus ions simultaneously. Okay, namukku example is nammal cheyana kinetics illa example ana hydrolysis of ester, which is done by H plus as well as OH negative. Okay, so ester hydrolysis can be catalyzed by H plus as well as OH negative, and this is an example of my specific acid base ion catalysis. Okay, another one is hydrolysis of nitrile, that is RCN. Okay, you hydrolyze this, you will get RCOONH4. Okay, this is what you get. So this hydrolysis, this is also catalyzed by both, or you can have H plus or OH negative. Next, come to the general. General acid, general base, general acid base same ആണ്. ഇത് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ acid ആണ് general acid catalysis വരുന്നത്. Base will come for general base, and both either acid or base can catalyze ചെയ്യുന്ന reaction ആണ് acid base എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാണ്. But ഇവിടെ എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ but specifically ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, it is exactly just mainly it is H plus. ഈ കേസിൽ general നമ്മൾ you can say, for in the case of acid, you can have H plus or undissociated acids, okay, or cations of a weak base. Okay, ഇവരൊക്കെ catalyze ചെയ്യാം. Okay, reactions ഇതും ഒരു ആസിഡ് കറ്റാലിസിസിൽ പറയും, പക്ഷെ അത് നമ്മൾ ജനറൽ ആസിഡ് കറ്റാലിസിസ് ആണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ജനറലി ഇഫ് യു ഹാവ് എ റിയാക്ഷൻ വിച്ച് ഇസ് catalyzed by any substance, okay, that has a tendency to lose, okay, a proton. E concept ആരുടെ? This is my Bronsted concept. So this is what we know as the Bronsted acid. Okay, അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഏതെങ്കിലും ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഇതിലാണെങ്കിൽ this is what we called as a general acid catalysis. I hope that's clear. So the example is my iodination of acetone. Okay, it is catalyzed by my monochloroacetic acid. You can see it in the notes. Then the fifth type is my general base. അപ്പോൾ ഇതേപോലെ ഞാനിത് പറയുമ്പോൾ how do I define this? It will be reactions which are catalyzed by OH negative undissociated base or anions of a weak acid, right? Anions of a weak acid, yes. This will come. So yeah, so these kinds will be the ones which are called the general base catalysis. Okay, so നമ്മുടെ Bronsted concept പറയുമ്പോൾ when it is catalyzed by any substance which has a tendency to ഇവിടെ loose ആണെങ്കിൽ ഇവിടെ accept a proton, and this is what we call the Bronsted base. Fine. So example is your you have your ammonium nitrate, okay, which forms into O and H2O. Yeah, this is an example. Okay, now then you have the general acid base catalysis. Okay, idile those that have the reactions that are catalyzed by both Bronsted acids and bases. Okay, ഇവിടെ ഒരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ ആണ് muta-rotation of glucose. So this is our general introduction to this topic. In namla we'll go into the mechanism, we'll go into a concept which there is something called a Scrabble diagram. We'll go on with the next portion. Okay, thank you.